What it do? What it do? K-Boss here. And I hope y'all doing super. What are we going over today? Oh, I know. We're going over our favorite, or one of our favorites. O'Shea Duke Jackson as he goes in for the jugular. Tia Mowry declares war on Cory Hardwick. The title is diabolical, my man. It's diabolical here. Trauma bonding and all that.
Emotional damage.
Not really. Let me go ahead and keep talking about my ex-husband now. Anywho, on the Dusty News Network, without further ado, let's get into it.
Welcome to your favorite news network, the Dusty News Network. You know where Negro news comes first, and I'm so excited to be your host today. Breaking news. Tia Mowry is back in the news again for all of the wrong reasons. Now, if you know what's going on with Tia Mowry, she still has a very active, engaged fan base over on Instagram, but she is out there doing.
She has 12.8 million followers on Instagram. That is a very large social group, if you ask me. And I went over there and I started reading some of them comments on this exact information that he's about to go in on, and I was just, you can't be a good dude and treat your good woman right, and she could still leave you because she doesn't feel valued. And I don't get this. I don't get this. I mean, Amari is accused of consistently trauma bonding with her audience and dragging out her divorce, which has been finalized for 3 years, and you're still talking about it, saying you're healed, but then you keep dragging this dude back in. I know why. He doesn't want nothing to do with you.
Yeah, Negro.
Right? Because once a dude finds success without you, we we don't come back. Especially when the girls is giving him some play. You did him a favor by leaving. I'm pretty sure of it. I got to say this.
Yucca, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
A minute 51.
Time she does this by belittling her husband, Cory Hardwick. And the last post is like a whole bunch of BS. Let's look at this one right here, right? They told me I wasn't valuable anymore because I'm 46 and divorced. The question is, who is they? All right. I don't.
Yeah, who in the hell is they? Because I want to slap they in the face. Yeah, I said it. I want to slap you in the face. No one really devalues women. Because if that were the case, you wouldn't be allowed on the freaking internet. I want to slap you like, and then the old school.
Hear anybody that is a celebrity, that is a female, that is out there that's been divorced. I don't hear Keisha Cole saying that. I don't hear anybody that's been divorced, even Beyonce's mother. Nobody says they told me I wasn't valuable anymore because I'm 40 and divorced. A lot of entertainers get divorced. So who are they? Like, that's the point. Like, all this is made up. It's not they. Who are they? Okay, again, this is gaslighting, trying to trauma bond with our audience to get them to watch her reality shows or to have her audience invest into this low budget ass energy, this depressed energy. I mean, content creators do this too. Content creators can get you involved in their personal trauma. All right, look at this. For a long time, I believe
This is what I'm starting to believe here, and he begged the question where people say they hate social media. But for a long time, I believe my value came from being in a relationship. This is some military brat talk. And I went and did some research and come to find out both her parents, which her dad is white and her mom is black, but she's from the Bahamas. So she's Afro-Bahamian. So she's not really foundational Black American. And she's not acting foundational Black. Because if you listen to how she speaks, she doesn't have any diction like myself. I'm a military brat. And my parents made sure that I had to speak in a certain way because they were in the military. And military brats know what I'm talking about. There's two different lines for you. Either you're not black enough for the blackest or street, right? Or you're sold out and you're what they call whitewashed because you assimilated. Because 9 times out of 10, if your parents had any rank, you were put into a school for the elites, so to speak. And so my parents were elite. So I got the afforded option to go to certain schools that were in a more affluent neighborhood. So I didn't have any of that street cred like my parents came from. And so that's what she's acting like. She's acting like a military brat that's never been hood. Now that she got a little bit of shine on her own, she doesn't have what they call value because if you think about it, she was a military brat growing up. She was thrusted into Hollywood being a superstar at a very young age. And then I was thinking the way he was talking that, no, I'm not saying $4 million is something to shake a leg at, but you would think she would have living in California. That's her net worth. $4 million in California. If you think about it, in California, that's just like above doing well, just above doing well. In California, you got to be making 25 to $30 million to be living the jet setter life in order for it to look really feasible. You're gonna have to have some Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg money, right? So when you look things up like that, and then she's talking about how she the reason why is because she has nothing else to talk about. Think about it. What military brat has had any? I mean, especially if you had 2-parent household, and then you being half white and half black, right? And then you have some racial components on one side with maybe his side of the family, and then on the other side of the family, you're not dark enough for the darkest. So her value is very small. She can't really look at life the same way as us, fool, right? But they accept her because she's part of the sisterhood and she's trauma bonding, so it's okay. But they gonna drag her as soon as she has nothing to talk about. Girl, you out of touch. You have never been on food stamps. What? She's never seen food stamps before. She probably knows what they are, but she's never used it. I bet you she's never used it. Especially with a 2-parent household in the military. Hell no. Let's move further.
Talk about the real truth. Here it is again. But I had to unlearn that. I am not less than because I'm single. I'm not damaged because I'm divorced. And I am not unworthy because I'm a mom. You're right. You are not less than because you're single. I agree. You're not damaged because you're divorced. I agree. You're not unworthy because I'm a mom. But you are all of those things because you are selfish. You are all of
Oh yes, and most military brats know this. They're selfish, especially that she has 4 brothers, or excuse me, 3 other siblings. She has 2 brothers and a twin sister. So to try to find value in that, if who's the oldest, right? Is I didn't check to see who's the oldest, but let's say I think she might be the oldest, and then she's competing against her twin sister. And we automatically know there's the good twin and then there's the bad twin. And then not being a baby, you're looking for acceptance. You're looking for your own. It's that middle child syndrome, or oldest child rebellion. It's crazy.
those things because you're uncaring, because you can't compromise, because you're a pain in the ass. See, you're all of those things. It has nothing to do with being single, divorced, being a mom, 40s, or whatever. That's what you want to blame it on. But nobody wants to deal with you, Tia, because of how you act. You know, a lot of people do this, men and women, but yeah, of course, women can do this too. And you, oh, well, I'm single. Oh, I'm damaged. Oh, no, I'm 44. I'm bald. I'm not in the best shape I used to be. But hey, if I'm not where I need to be, it's because of me. It's because of you. Nobody wants to deal with a person who is selfish like you. That's the issue. And that's why you keep making these posts. Do you see Cory Hardwick making these dumbass posts? He doesn't have to because people actually like him. You're unlikable. You're very unlikable. You're very delusional. That's why you don't care about what other people consider. Yes, I want love, but I'm no longer chasing it to fill a void. I'm choosing me first because that's where my peace lives. This sounds like somebody who can't get what they want. Yes, I want love, but I'm no longer chasing it. Yes, I want, imagine you say, yes, I want money, but I'm no longer chasing it. Yes, I want success, but I'm no longer chasing it. I'm choosing me. You always have chosen you, right? And because nobody wants to choose you as you choose yourself. Somebody needs a reason as to why they should deal with you, and obviously you don't give them a reason to do so, so you'll just be alone. It's okay. We're happy with you being alone, trauma bonding with your audience who thinks it's like you. Stop it. Everybody thinks that they've done the work. That's why this is capitalized. Done the work to who? Like, this is your own vantage point that doesn't consider the feelings of somebody else. I've cried, I've healed. If you're healed, why are you talking about it still? Like, there are things that I've cried and I healed from. You know what? I never talk about it. You talk about this every week. Are you mad that the guy can move on? He's not tripping over you anymore? He doesn't want to come back to you? And for the first time, I feel like my soul is finally back in my body. I'm no longer floating, disconnected, or trying to survive. Now I'm aligned, mind, body, and soul, and it feels so good. If it feels so good, why are you talking about it every 5 minutes? Here we go this. So let's change the narrative. Being single doesn't mean I'm lacking. It means I'm learning, growing, and thriving. Learning what? Growing what? You talk about the same thing every week. What are you learning? I don't need to be chosen to feel validated. Right. That means nobody wants you. That's like me going out for a job. Or applying for college. Oh, nobody wants to give me a job. It's over for you.
I'm going to leave it right there so you can go and check out the rest. But what I'm just looking at right now, we're looking at, so let's change the narrative. Yeah, Tia, stop talking about Cory, because Cory ain't checking for you. You're talking about Cory because Cory's on your mind. And if you can't have him, you want to talk bad about it. And that's what women do. Because if she really didn't want Cory, she wouldn't talk about it. She wouldn't bring him up. That's the only man that's on her mind right now. And then you wonder why guys ain't messing with you. Because we know, first of all, we don't want our business being put out on you. Second, you did a good dude dirty. Yes. So what man? Only guys you're going to get are going to be thieves, hustlers, and pimps. Those are the only dudes that want to stick like you. Because misery loves something. And attract like. And so, you know, what is the black girls be doing? They be doing that? For sure. At the end of the day, you don't have black girl magic. Remember this. You are a military brat living in a adult. You know how they used to call men man child? She's a woman girl. Woman child. She's never been able to grow up as a normal kid because she was popular at a very young age. And now that she's growing into this woman trying to be somebody she's not, she's struggling because guess what? Now she has to do it all by herself. But hey, you don't need a man. Y'all chose the bear. This is K-Ball. Hey, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And I want to say thank you for subscribing. We're over 110 now. Keep watching. I appreciate it. This is K-Ball. And I'm out.
Ayo Deep End fam. You ever post a banger video only to watch it flop because YouTube's algorithm ghosted you? I used to throw darts blindfolded with tags and titles until I started using VidIQ. This tool doesn't just guess what works, it shows you live data on exactly what people are searching for. Find untapped trends, acquire competitor strategies, legally of course, and let AI optimize your hooks. My last vid hit 5 times more impressions just from fixing one keyword. No cap, this is the cheat code to beat the algorithm. Don't let trash SEO bury your content. Tap the link. VidIQ's free trial is the only hack I trust. Deep End out.